Hi lovelies, I'm Ariel and this is Maven Unmasked, and welcome to your full moon lunar eclipse in Leo reading for February 10th of 2017. Astrologically, lunar eclipses, you can feel their effects for a few months afterwards, so this reading will be good for a few months. The energy of the lunar eclipse, you may not realize that it affects your life immediately on February 10th. May be a couple of months until you start seeing results from whatever is going on in this lunar eclipse in Leo. So a few quick announcements. First, let me show you this beauty, this lovely, lovely piece that my friend Alyssa of Green Light Messages made for me. She made this one custom for me. It's a meditation wrap, but she is selling them on her Etsy shop, and I'm absolutely in love with mine. It's got clear quartz, moonstone, which if you know me, you know I love moonstone, and amethyst as well. So you can find her Etsy shop under Green Light Messages. Absolutely lovely, loving it, and I wanted to wear it in my reading today so we can, connect a little stronger. Another quick announcement, if you are in the DMV area, so DC, Maryland, and Virginia, February 11th and 12th, so this Saturday and Sunday, I will be at Karma Fest at their winter lecture series. I will be doing tarot and mediumship readings, so I hope to see you there. If you have any questions about that or where it's located, if you're signed up for my newsletter, I did send out a little bit of that information via that channel, but you can check out karmafest.com/tickets. So KARMAFEST.com/tickets. Alrighty. So this is our reading for the full moon lunar eclipse in Leo. I want everybody to take a deep breath with me in through their nose and out through their mouth. And call in their angels, their guides, their ancestors, their loved ones in spirit, spirit animals, deities, anybody they work with or who has a special message for them. Universe, source, we invite you in. In this reading, I forgot to say, we will be using 3 decks. We will be using the Star Child Tarot Akashic Edition, Keepers of the Light Oracle cards, and the Crystal Mandala Oracle, which I love. Alrighty. So, angels, guides, ancestors, loved ones in spirit, what message do you have for us for this full moon lunar eclipse in the sign of Leo for February 10th or 11th, depending on where you are, 2017? What is the energy surrounding us? What do we need to do? What do we need to work on? Beautiful. Okay. And the 6 of Crystals is the shadow card. So definitely about sharing your resources, your abundance, your knowledge, what you bring to the table, sharing that with others, helping to uplift them by sharing and giving of this knowledge to them, helping them up the mountain, if you will. Okay. Alrighty. So I've drawn 4 cards. First, we have the 9 of Swords, which I'll admit I was a little bit like, to see it. This card always makes me think of The Walking Dead and zombies, rising to walk the earth again, and excuse me, all of that kind of thing. The anxiety, fear, nightmares. So this lunar eclipse may bring up some things that you don't really want to talk about or deal with. You may feel a little bit more anxious or worried or concerned. I feel that this is definitely a message to just be mindful of your anxiety. With this lunar eclipse energy, the energy feels like it's going to be whirling around super, super fast, and you may be feeling overwhelmed and not knowing, you know, what to do, and want to cower in a corner and be kind of paralyzed by this energy. And I definitely feel like the Nine of Swords is a message to just be mindful of that. Like, you know, nightmares aren't real. They're an illusion. They're not a real thing. It's the fear that we create in our mind. Limitation is an illusion we create in our mind. So to be mindful of that. And I also feel it's kind of got a little bit that Mercury retrograde energy as well. Like, somebody, a ghost from the past, or somebody who you would consider dead to you, you don't talk anymore, they're not your friend, they're not whatever, may come back up, or you may start thinking about them or that relationship again, something to that effect. So just be mindful of that. And if they do happen to come into your life, remember, eclipses, you're not seeing the whole truth. So be mindful there may be something that they're omitting or lying to you about. The next card we have is the Seven of Cups. So our hopes, our wishes, our dreams, we've got our hands in a lot of different things right now, which is a good thing. It's totally okay. Use some of that fiery, passionate, year of the rooster, you know, full moon in Leo energy, that regalness, that strength, that confidence, that power that Leo is so well known for, to chase after these dreams. Now, be mindful, you may only be able to go after one at a time. I feel the need to say it's not a race to achieve all of these things, that you very well can attain each and every one of them, but try and just do with one at a time. But to focus on your dreams, to focus on your wishes, to focus on the different things that bring you joy, especially if you're having this Nine of Swords type of anxiety going on, this worry, this apprehension or hesitation to go after these dreams. Or it could even be that what you've been trying to manifest, your dreams, your goals, all of that is starting to come to fruition, but because it's coming to fruition, it's giving you a lot of anxiety and you don't know how to deal with that. So I feel like this is a message as well to be grateful, to, you know, be grateful for being thrown into the fire, baptism by fire kind of thing. But to be grateful for that, that's what you've been manifesting, that's what you've been wishing for, all of that. Even if it's giving you anxiety, know that it's serving its purpose, okay? And to try and, you know, change your perspective, try and look at it in a more positive way. The universe, the source, God, your deities, your angels, your guides, your ancestors are not going to give you anything that you cannot handle, even if it may feel overwhelming. It could just be to bring up that inner strength, that Leo strength, that confidence, that drive, that I can do it, that achievement mentality, to awaken that in you. The next card we have is the Ace of Swords. So definitely some clarity is going to come in regards to these goals and these wishes, these dreams that are coming to fruition. It also feels like that we may have to cut through some crap, maybe with this whole Nine of Swords business, cutting through illusions, cutting energetic cords that are not serving us for our best and highest good, eliminating negative thinking. We may have some new ideas come out in regards to our dreams and our wishes, so to be mindful of any creative ideas you get during this time, anything new that you want to learn or discover, new thoughts, new ideas to share with the world. Because remember, the Six of Crystals is about sharing. So sharing those new ideas, putting them out there, putting your dreams out there. Maybe you're having anxiety and worry about putting your goals and your thoughts and your aspirations and your dreams out there, your creative babies, if you were, but the universe is encouraging you to share them with others. Okay, very much the shadow card to me. It looks like we're on Mars, you know, and the, you know, unexplored territory. You know, we're just getting to Mars, and, you know, it's a new world of discovery, and what can we implant there? What can we build and create there? Sharing your ideas and your dreams with the Martians, kind of thing, and corresponding and seeing what they have to say. What lessons have they learned? What can they share with you? And how can that impact your Seven of Cups, your dreams and your goals? How can it make them stronger? But even as you share and others share with you, always listen to your gut and your intuition first, okay? Your soul's inner knowing, not necessarily what somebody else tells you is true or what you should be doing, but it's okay to bounce ideas off of each other and to share. And then the last card we have is awakening, awakening, awakening. So full moon lunar eclipse in Leo will be big for some of us in terms of our awakening, taking our ascension to the next step, to the next level, to connecting with the universe in a different way, in a deeper way, really working with our crown chakra, especially if you get a meditation rep like me, you know, working with the beautiful purple, working with amethyst, working with high vibrational crystals, connecting with your guides and your ancestors, your loved ones in spirit, because I definitely feel like we'll be getting a lot of downloads, a lot of significant information, not just on February 10th, but in the next maybe 4 or 5 months to come while we're still feeling this lunar eclipse energy. And really just immersing yourself in that, taking heed of that, maybe doing a meditation, particularly on the lunar eclipse, to see what is the next step in your awakening. Asking your guides, what is your next step? What are you supposed to do next? Okay. Or maybe you could even be sharing your awakening experience with somebody else and how that can help you. All right, so let's get a message from the Keepers of the Light Oracle. Who else will be working with us? What other message do you have for us for this full moon lunar eclipse in Leo? Ooh, 2. Excuse me, they like to fall to the floor when I do these. Okay, so first we have El Moria, awakening presence. The universe is with you. Wear a cloak of protection and love. So totally beautiful. Definitely make sure your spiritual protection is up and ready and right. You know, bubbling yourself up, surrounding yourself in white light, grounding and shielding yourself. Because again, eclipses, not everything has been seen. Some of us may have this 9 of Swords anxiety energy. El Moria is coming to tell us that the universe is with you. It has our back, to know that we are surrounded in a cloak of protection and love. All will be well. Okay. So when we're feeling this anxiety, this 9 of Swords, ask El Moria to come in and to guide you and surround you in his cloak of protection. And then I love this card. This card is probably one of my favorites in the deck. The Holy Spirit. Expect miracles. Remember that only love is real. Miracles will occur naturally, and Spirit has your back. Stunning card. Love it. This is the first deck I've seen with the Holy Spirit in it, and it's just so beautiful to me. So expect miracles to happen, things to change on a dime for the better. Maybe you need some extra funds, some extra income, you know, it may come to you in an unexpected way. Maybe somebody is sick, and you know, they find a new treatment for them. Maybe you're trying to really just burst through, you know, the glass ceiling and get your business and your name out there. Expect miracles. Don't expect this 9 of Swords anxiety, worry, the zombies, the darkness is coming to get me, feeding off of your nightmares, because the more you feed the fears, the stronger they get. This is saying don't feed the fears. Surround yourself in the cloak of protection and call upon the Holy Spirit and expect miracles to happen. Beautiful. Love that message. And then our card from the Crystal Mandala Oracle. One last message for us. If you'd like to get a reading with me, please be sure to check out my website, mavenunmasked.com. From February 1st through February 15th, I will be having a sale. So be sure to stop on by and check that out. So what is the last message, Crystal Mandala Oracle? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Two more. Two more. Two more. Two more. Oh, and I love this one. Okay, but let's start with this one. Goddess Ji Wang Mu and Stromatolite. Rare success. So this is definitely about abundance. Expect miracles tied right in with this rare success. I think that just sends a huge message to us. I will say, don't attach yourself to the outcome. Just be open to the possibility of success and miracles, and don't limit the universe in how you want it to appear or where you want it to appear. Just allow it to do its thing naturally for you. But rare success is going to be ours. I have never worked with this goddess or with this stone, stromatolite. So I will be doing some research on it. I encourage you to as well. But I love that this just has this beautiful ruby red energy, which I feel like is definitely supportive of this full moon in Leo. Leo is the achiever. Leo is all about success and being in the spotlight and confidence. So this may definitely give some of that a boost. And then one of my favorite cards in this deck, Archangel Raphael and Malachite, grace for the grand gesture. I just love that phrase, grace for the grand gesture. It's like taking a big bow of thanks and humility to the universe, allowing that graceful, peaceful, wise energy to come into you through your heart, you know, giving you grace. So really working with malachite for our emotional selves, for our heart healing, for opening ourselves up to grace, especially when we've got this Leo energy, which I feel like is very masculine, very look at me, I did this, I did that, and may not be as humble. So we are being given malachite so that even as we have our success, that we are still living in humility and sharing our knowledge with others in a humble fashion, in a tactful way, putting the ego to the side, because sometimes ego can overshadow that grace and humility. But grace for the grand gesture, asking Archangel Raphael to come in and help give us that lovely green ray, that lovely healing, uplifting, loving energy. Absolutely beautiful reading. Thank you, Spirit, and thanks to all of you lovelies, you light workers out there. I'm Ariel, and this has been Maven Unmasked with your February 2017 full moon lunar eclipse in the sign of Leo reading. If you'd like to get a reading with me, again, please check out my website, mavenunmasked.com, and be sure to leave a comment, any questions, or just wanted to say hello. I'd love to hear from you. Take care, lovelies. Bye.